to get down. So get out your seat and jump around. Jump around. Jump around. Jump around.
Hello.
Hola.
Welcome.
Howdy.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're here. Looking a little different. Got the air traffic controller fighter jet headsets on.
Hopefully no mic problems.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be a little better. We're trying to figure out what's going on with those choir mics, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. I think this looks kind of cool. We look pretty professional here. So, episode 7 now, The Cut. And sad to say that now the fall sports have concluded. We are moving on to that next step. Winter sports is going to be coming up here soon. Basketball starts in
2 weeks.
Yeah, practices start. I think all winter sports start
November
practice.
15th is the date.
November 15th. So
Crazy.
that'll come by quick.
Fast.
We'll do a little bit of a recap. We'll do football recap. We'll talk a little bit about the state tournament that happened for 3A in volleyball a little bit. Kind of discuss that a little bit. And we will go into cross country. Micah ran for us over in state this weekend.
Wamigo.
And we will finish with Hayden's top 5. We're doing Hayden again.
Yeah.
Gonna see if he can keep producing some bangers of top 5s. And we're gonna do video games.
Last week was a pretty spiritual experience.
It was great.
It
It was great. But video games? I could
Oh.
talk for hours about
Oh,
old
yeah.
video games when I was a
I
little
could
kid,
too.
so I'm
So
excited. It'll be a great podcast. Just a little more talk, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever's on our feelings, you know.
More a regular podcast, not as much like a sports podcast
Yeah, exactly.
as we have done. But
We're kind of expressing our feelings, and it'll be nice. Brayden, let's get right into football.
right, yeah, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Lost, pretty big to Holcomb. 3.5 hour drive. Glad we got to take a charter bus down there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of lasts for some seniors, and me included. I know myself, when I was finally done talking to my family, hugging all of them, I had some family come down from Dodge. Talked to them a little bit. After that, I put my helmet on one last time, sprinted off the field, ran all the way to the locker room. Finally took it off, just kind of took it all in.
Yeah.
But it sucks, but it is what it is. So
Exactly. Sadly, not everyone can end with a win. Only
right.
Yeah.
one team in the state can. Not one team, I guess. Some of
One-
those teams
one team
play
in
those
3A,
yeah,
right.
some of those exhibition games like
Right. I guess that's true.
The 5, 6.
yeah,
seeds.
like Larned played Halstead, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I guess that's a little bit of a bittersweet ending. But yeah, exactly. I mean, only one team can really end their season happy,
Right.
like they completed their goal. So, it's sad, but it's true, and that's what happens. What a season it's been, though.
Mhm.
We fought through adversity. That 4-game period where we were just losing. It was like, what can we do? How can we get out of
Yeah.
this rut? And we did it. We've seen the highs and the lows. We've had a lot of fun. And I don't know. I think the season that we had this year kind of will set in stone a way that we can run our offense for the next couple years because we know how to use these studs. We got a good quarterback. It'll be some fun next year.
Losing 2 of your top receivers, though, in the senior class, that's a big loss.
And a dangerous running back and tight end, too. So
You lose a lot of weapons next year, so you're going to have some younger kids
Well,
step up.
exactly.
Not only weapons, voices of the team.
Absolutely.
too.
Leaders. You guys, from what I saw and watched from the booth, it was amazing leadership just to watch you guys grow as a team and you guys leading that charge and turning yourselves around midway through and getting through to that point. It was incredible to watch you guys.
And one kid that picked up on it, Jake.
Yeah.
I
Absolutely.
think
Exactly.
he'll be a good leader
Right.
next year for him.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see because I almost can guarantee they're going to put another safety over Jake outside. He'll
How
be
can you
getting
not?
double covered all year.
Yeah.
A lot of our receivers saw that this year,
yeah.
but we could just throw to another. We had multiple weapons to
Yeah.
go to, but it'll be interesting who can step up when Jake's. I'm not saying Jake's going to be limited by that double coverage.
Yeah.
He can definitely
he
still make
can-
plays
he can-
over
yeah,
them,
exactly.
under
Still
that,
got-
whatever
You
he
still
needs to
got
do.
Colton, Sanch.
Right. Yeah, but it'll be interesting to see the receivers that step up, and I think that we're going to see a lot more running run game this year.
Uh-huh.
Just because
Yeah.
we're not as, I wouldn't say not as stacked on the receiver end, but we're just losing a lot of talent. But-
Exactly.
So
Big-
yeah,
Big props to JP.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if
Amazing
he's
year.
listening to this, but great year, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, he really showed out. Showed the entire state what's up. So let's give you guys some kind of season recap. We're gonna do some stats here. So Hudson Ferralis, make sure you guys remember this name. He finished second in the state. This is 6-man
Wow.
through 5A.
Yeah.
Is there 6A?
Yeah.
Through 6A. He finished second in passing. He had the second highest passing yards. And usually, a high school player is going to play around 9 games at this point.
Yeah.
He played 8. So, I mean, he missed that week 3,
Pratt?
week 4,
it was
Week
Pratt,
3.
yeah, I don't
week
know.
3, Pratt. He missed that game. So who knows? He could be up to first if he had maybe 300 yards. So he finished with 2,436 yards of passing the ball.
That's impressive.
That's a lot.
For a sophomore too,
Uh-huh.
somebody his
That's
age,
insane.
He still
who's
has a lot to learn.
15,
too.
turning 16 this
Yeah.
year.
That's like miles. It's insane. Well, let's go to the wide receivers. Let's see here. First was actually Jake. Jake had a good year. Let's find him here. Something special about our 4 receivers. You and me, Schilling, Jake, and Nick is we all finished on that
Right.
Sports in Kansas leaderboard for receivers. So it's very impressive, and I think it shows that we could space out the ball and get the ball to everyone, and you couldn't guard 4 studs
Right.
at once. I mean,
Yeah.
it was unguardable. So here's Jake. Jake had I saw him and I lost him. There he is. He had 721 yards. That puts him in the top 4th of the of that stat leaderboard. Next up is me. I had 586 yards. From 586
nice.
goes Nick Arnold, that tight end, that senior tight end, 470. Nick's had a great year. Last year he
Right.
played running back, moved to tight end, kind of took one for the team. He's insane.
Yeah.
He had such a great year, such a great job moving to tight end, and I would compare him to Derrick Henry the most. And Derrick Henry's tight end, but he's just got that stiff arm capability.
Yeah.
He can't not stiff arm every single play. He became the best blocker on the team when he figured out that blocking is just stiff arming with both hands.
hands.
So great job on his end.
And blocking, he had the highest percentage.
Almost every week.
Yeah, almost every week.
He just
I
wasn't
mean,
in on a lot.
still not in on pass plays, so that brings his total plays down. But having the best percentage when he's blocking, pretty good.
He was a big game changer. And then
Yeah.
with 1 yard less was you, Schilling. You had
Oh, really?
469, just 1
Dang.
yard, 1 yard in between.
That's crazy.
So all 4 wide receivers made that receiving yards leader in Kansas. Again, 6-man through 6A. So good overall year.
Yeah.
Let the athletes work. And then props to Ryan too. I mean, just being a great leader, fighting through the injuries. I mean, you've been banged up, and you really showed some guts and showed what's up.
Yeah, you learn it doesn't hurt that bad after a while.
Exactly, yeah. That's some good stuff. So, that's football. Let's move on to volleyball. So, volleyball happened. 3A was in Hutch. I guess it was Hutch, not
Yeah, they switched that up a couple years ago.
Yeah, I
They used
get-
to go down to Emporia. My sisters all played the state tournament down in Emporia, and
I get confused. So, I have never heard of Heritage Christian Academy, but they won the 3A volleyball
I
title.
believe it is a private school. I
And
think
it's
they.
near Olathe, or
I-
that Kansas City kind of.
I can't remember. I heard it somewhere, but somebody said that they either jumped up from 2A because apparently 2A wasn't preparing them well enough. I don't.
Oh,
I think, but it's I think it's a private
okay.
school,
Hmm.
and they came in out of nowhere, and I mean they took care of
Yeah,
business.
Looking at these scores, looking like they did take care of business.
I mean,
Yeah.
they were in pool 2, and they took care of Goodland in 2 sets easily,
Nemaha Valley
10 or more
gave him
points.
Gave him a little run right there.
Yeah. So all the teams that made it, we have Smoky Valley, Riverton made it, Beloit, Eureka, Let's see who else. Heritage Christian, obviously. Goodland made it all the way from Western Kansas. Cheney, Nemaha Central, who was that team that we talked about last week, who always makes it. It feels like they book events to get here. That's all 8 that made it. So, first place, Heritage Christian. Second place was Cheney. Heritage Christian took care of Cheney in 2 sets. And then Smoky Valley got third, and Beloit got fourth. What's crazy with these lady swathers, going back to them, is they have played 3 of the 4 best teams. And
they
in the state.
contended with.
And
they
took Smokey to 3.
Yeah.
And that Beloit game I heard was also a decent one, right? When they were over in Southeast Saline.
The first set I went to all 3 of those top 4 teams. I went and watched every single one of those games.
Okay.
And the Beloit, we played a competitive first set.
Okay.
We did.
Yep.
But Beloit has a freshman girl who is about 5'10", probably about a 25-inch vertical.
Oh,
and
wow.
not only is she athletic, but for her age, she's very smart. So you stop the cross, she'll smack line.
Yeah.
And not only will she smack line, but she'll find the spot where the person sitting there to dig, the defense she'll figure out the spot where the defense just isn't there. But put up a fight against Beloit in the first set. Cheney was a little bit of a different story for us.
Yeah.
That one was rougher, but we saw here Smokey took Cheney to 3. Smokey actually beat Cheney in the first set by 2, 26-24. Second set, little bit of a different story.
25-8.
25-8.
I've never seen 25-8 in a state setting ever before. Yeah, that shouldn't happen.
Let alone taking the first set,
Yeah.
but then losing the second set
By
by
that much.
17.
Yeah.
Not even making the double digits. But then
But
putting up a
coming
closer
back.
fight in the third set,
Coming back.
still falling 25-19.
Yeah, that's something I've never seen before.
So, Cheney, did Heritage Christian and Cheney go to 3? I don't think so.
I believe not. Let's look for 'em. No,
Slide
just
it
2.
here.
Right here, 2.
Yeah, just 2. It's looking like.
That's
2.
Interesting. So
pretty
we'll
good
see.
games.
Yeah, we'll see what Heritage
And
Christian
that-
Academy gives us the next
That
couple
state
years.
championship game looked pretty
competitive.
tight.
Yeah.
25-22 both sets.
Some other CKL shout-outs.
Oh yes, the let's
Hillsborough
look at that.
Trojans actually went to the state championship in 2A.
Yes, they did.
They lost in pool play to the team who beat them in the championship, but I think in the semis they played Garden Plain, who beat us in 3 in a duel earlier in the year, and they beat Garden Plain. But I believe they might have fallen in 2.
And 2.
And again with the CKL shoutouts, the All League came out. Some first teamers we have. Harley Ferralis made it. She made it with that libero spot, and then MH middle. Am I right? I don't know anything about volleyball.
Middle hitter, yep.
Middle hitter. Okay, had a feeling. Had a good hunch.
Appreciate it, Schilling.
Thank you. Sophia made second team along with Kendall Brugan,
The freshman.
the freshman. Yeah, and then let's see if anyone made third. Or sorry, not third. Honorable mention.
I don't think we had anybody
Like,
on
no.
honorable mention.
So some first teamers and second teamers. Props to them. Good season on their end.
Yep.
Showing they can do some stuff. I can tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be good keeping up with them next year with those girls. So let's move on. Let's keep her rolling. Just one step closer to that Hayden's top 5 that I'm looking forward to. Let's talk about some cross country. So Micah represented the entire town of Heston, coming out. Whole entire town was on his back. We're on Team Micah. He's going out there. He's gonna run. It's like he's going to war, and just like it's like the Hunger Games. Like he's that representative for us.
Yeah.
Great job on Micah. He got 48th. Do we know how many runners will go to that entire meet?
A lot.
Hundreds, I think.
Yeah.
Lots.
Like
It's for him to place at 48th at that is
That's pretty
amazing
good.
for him. Individually, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Do we know how many years Mike has been running though?
I don't know
he
if
just started.
I don't know if Micah did cross country in middle school. I think Micah did soccer. In
Yeah,
middle school.
Micah did soccer
So,
in middle school.
I think
Little
that
footballer.
he just started his freshman year running cross country.
Wow.
2 years.
But although
I guess the third
soccer
year.
is definitely
3
kind of
years.
its own little mini cross country meet in its own.
Yeah, a lot of running in soccer.
Yeah, it's cross country with coordination.
Well, depending on
80
where you play.
80 minutes of just going back, forth, back, forth.
I mean, it depends on where you play though.
Yeah.
If you're center fielder, you're gonna go back and forth. But I mean, defenders and
I mean,
forwards. Defenders, yeah. I mean,
They
they kind of
work.
go. But I mean, the forwards and centers are gonna be.
Yeah.
I have no idea if what I'm saying is anywhere completely relevant.
I mean,
to
soccer-
I know nothing about.
I don't
soccer.
either.
I enjoy watching an occasional soccer game.
I wish I did. I mean, live soccer, I
Yeah.
Yeah.
dig that. But TV soccer, I just like,
Well,
I mean,
what is going on?
it's hard to get excited because for me, I'm used to the sports where like there's constant scoring.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just somebody's always.
well, that's the thing I like about it.
But see, that just makes the scoring when it does happen that much more
Right.
exciting.
Yeah.
Ole, 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 ole.
And the celebrations are always one to watch.
The knee
Yeah.
slides.
They
I
do
just
that.
mean,
I don't
those
know
are
how they do
sick.
it.
Yeah, I wonder how that feels on your knees.
I feel
though,
like
on
there's
the
like-
turf.
You gotta
like
be numb.
also like I feel as if there's dew always on the field, like dew, like
Okay.
Yeah,
water.
like water.
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
helps them slide. For some reason, whenever I see those slides, it's like
There's
it's
still
kind of a little bit,
still
little wet.
turf. There's still turf.
Not all of it.
Well, yeah,
No, there's
but like
grass
you're gonna
fields.
tell me that that's like even if it is grass, that's not gonna hurt a little bit.
But they do have shin.
yeah, but it only comes up to like here. Their knees are still exposed.
Can you
True.
show the
Wait,
camera your
do you
big old knee bump?
Do you,
Just real
I
quick.
do have a big knee bump
Imagine Schilling doing the.
on both knees.
Oh, just imagine Schilling doing
I'd probably
the knee slide,
I'd probably
the
cut
soccer
the
knee
turf,
slide.
honestly.
Yeah, you probably could. That could happen. Growing pains.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, congratulations, Micah.
Yes, Micah. Amazing job. Great job, dude. We're so proud of you. Sorry, we got a little backtracked on the soccer. But again, cross country, the 48th best runner in the state.
That's
That's
awesome.
crazy.
Not just
That's awesome.
Like the most. It's insane. I didn't even know how to explain.
Pause.
Such a stud.
Camera's turned off.
Yes.
Yeah, the camera
Pause.
just turned off.
Little stop. I think that one's still on.
Ole, 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 ole.
Technical difficulties.
Ole.
We're gonna-
Cameras have
We're
turned
just gonna
off.
keep rolling. How about while we're just waiting for this, let's talk about how excited we are for Hayden's top 5.
I'm pretty
excited.
excited.
So
I've been
I don't know. I
brainstorming some
I go-
ideas.
I just like go to sleep and I start thinking about games. And what I've been doing before I go to bed is I'll go on YouTube and I'll type in a a little gameplay of a game from like 2004, like let's say the Cars game on Wii. Does anyone know that game?
Yes.
I recognize it. I never got the pleasure of playing it.
I'll go back, watch some gameplay. It
Takes you
just
into-
tucks me right to
you into
bed.
Radiator Springs.
Absolutely.
Did
yeah.
anybody ever have their parents buy them the Skylanders game?
No.
Oh, I wish. I
That-
wish.
That I sat
wish
there
I
and
had
played that for
Skylanders.
6 hours straight because you have no idea how
You just
cool
have
it
all
was
the
to be
little
like little
pieces, you're like-
8-year-old me putting this character that I had in real life onto this portal and then just like imagine
It
it
just
like
goes into the
traveling
game.
through the chords and it just shows up right there.
Now think about it like weird little Skylanders with VR headsets. Like
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Okay, we got to save this for when Hayden gets in here because it's just I think he's going to say something
Yeah.
just hilarious or stupid.
yeah, what do we think
But-
he's gonna do? He's gonna say Retro Bowl,
Well,
isn't he? He's
no.
gonna
Yeah,
say, he's
that's
gonna
my
say
prediction.
Yes.
Like
I
he-
think
every,
he's-
every
Like a phone video
class
game.
I
No, yeah,
have
that-
with him. He's just sitting there before class, just
he's a gamer.
I think he's I used to play video games with Hayden a lot. I think that
yeah.
some of his are going to be some like PlayStation,
Yeah.
some like I think he's going to have probably a Call of Duty in his top 5.
Yeah.
He'll probably have Minecraft in his top 5.
Not bad.
These are my predictions.
That's an
He
honorable
will,
mention for
he
me.
will probably honestly have a Doom game. Has it? Any of you guys ever played Doom?
Never.
No.
It's like
in a kind of horror game.
kind of. It's very gory. Very. You're this
Let's look it up.
guy who's trying to take care of. Basically, there's a
Alien
portal that
things.
connects Earth to Hell, and you have to kill all the demons.
Okay.
So my guess is that I think Hayden will have Doom or Doom Eternal in his top 5
This
somewhere.
is the new one.
That's actually not the new one. This is the new one.
Okay. But interesting. Well, let's go get him. If we want to keep rolling, we can keep talking.
Well, yeah. Oh,
Wait,
Also-
you
You guys-
guys, okay,
you guys
just
wait,
some
wait,
video
wait,
games
wait.
talk.
Quick, back to cross country. The
Oh.
girl who won state.
Oh yes.
She thought she
That was
broke
awesome.
her ankle.
That was
Let's talk
awesome.
about this. I'm gonna go get Hayden.
Broke her. Was it tibia?
Fibula.
Fibia.
The tibia, you can it maintains all your weight. You know, you can
Yeah.
but fibula is like that supporting bone.
Is that in? That's in the knee, right?
It goes down. It was down all the way down by your ankle. I only know this because I've hairline fractured my fibula. What? Fibula? I think. I don't even know. It was so long ago.
We're
But,
doctors.
Oh yeah, I'm a doctor. No, she like thought she sprained her ankle. Complete break. It was insane.
That's
Like
crazy.
Ran
don't
the
know how she
entire
Still
race
ran, not only
through
running,
pain,
and won.
through pain,
And one.
first place.
And one.
And won.
That's crazy. Like
Uh,
a whole race though.
also, just want a quick recap. How are we feeling about basketball this year?
Oh, yeah. I'm ready. Going to play a little pickup after school today. I played a little bit
A little bit.
during football. Not a little bit.
I mean,
It's kind of hard to play basketball during football just
Yeah.
because
You're so beat
Always
up.
tired.
all
so
the
beat up
time.
and that you just can't.
well, I will say,
How's the recovery? you.
recovery's going good. We're still looking at
December.
Max. Don't post this.
okay.
Anyways,
Yeah. Kason, great news, horrible news. We don't know actually.
Don't
No
know.
one knows. Who knows? We
make
have
sure you
Hayden
like
here.
make
Come
sure
on
you
in,
like put a
Hayden.
thing over his lips or something. I feel like,
Like
Yes,
a
good idea.
blackout
Good
screen.
idea.
yeah.
Little censorship. Great idea.
And also, I think the mentality this year is
oh wow, this is.
it's championship or bust.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Is the mentality.
I mean,
Well, I
I
mean,
I
Run
know
it back.
Anything below that, we're
it's
not happy
different
with.
because I understand people's thinking. You know, we have a championship, and it's hard to stay hungry. But the thing is I can feel that we are still very, very much hungry for another
That's-
championship.
well, I mean, looking at your guys' team last year, you guys were unbeatable.
Squad.
Lost the one game to Lions.
Mhm.
Shots weren't falling. Shots were falling for them. Just not your guys' game that game.
Pretty dang crazy.
I think one thing we need to have in our mentality is chasing that repeat that
Yeah.
the 2015 team couldn't do.
Yeah.
The fact that they
Back-
had that championship in
back to
14
back.
and they were chasing that repeat and could not finish the job. And I think that that's what we need to be
Right.
chasing this year.
Basketball.
Also,
Basketball.
quick, just would like to point this out. Our girls are going to be very fun to watch this year. Graduating one senior, bringing back a
that's
very
crazy.
scrappy,
Uh-huh.
legit team. They will be good. Watch out.
Okay. Anyways,
Welcome,
We have
Hayden.
Hayden here.
how are we
We are-
doing the microphone situation?
We are everywhere right now, guys.
Okay.
This is an amazing podcast where we are just everywhere. I
Yeah.
love it. Okay.
How do you want to do microphones?
Let's how
Did
about
we bring in the microphone?
Yeah, let's just bring it.
Okay.
Like Hayden, we're going to be talking a lot. So here, hold on, Max.
Cut.
Everybody.
Okay, thank you for your patience, everyone. We're back. Microphones are now just thrown everywhere. I think this sounds good.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Right. Brady, you might have to lean in. a little bit.
in.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. So if this is bad quality, I'm sorry, guys. We tried our best.
Deal with it.
Welcome, Hayden.
Yes.
Welcome
Welcome,
back.
Again.
Welcome.
You made yourself good first time being here.
A starting
Yeah.
spot. It is now
I got an
Hayden's
upgraded
top
chair. Got a chair.
You had to stand last time.
Yeah, I know. That was brutal.
Although there will be punishments if you don't produce.
Like
You were on the stage.
for you.
Yeah, you're on the stage.
Okay.
So
You have to perform in order to get paid.
Yeah.
And getting paid is keeping this job.
Okay, I'll keep that
I
in
wish
mind.
we got paid.
That'd be
Imagine.
Can
That'd
we
be awesome.
monetize our videos?
Let's run some ads. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Well, Hayden.
Okay.
I know you like to play video games.
Yeah, you're a little bit of a gamer.
Little
Little
retro bull, little dude. What would you say your top 5 favorite video games of all time are?
All right. Starting off, number 5, the God of War series, like franchise.
Not the whole franchise. Pick one.
Pick one.
Yeah,
Five.
Pick one.
Okay, then the most recent one that
Just
came out in
straight up God of
2020.
War.
5. God of
Yeah.
War.
Yup.
Never heard of it.
Never heard.
Yeah,
Never heard of
I've
it.
never heard of God of War.
It's okay. I wasn't ever a huge fan of it.
It's
but
it's pretty.
it's selective to.
It's pretty. Number 4, Doom Eternal.
Oh,
told you it was gonna be on there. I called it, too.
That's what he said. We even looked it up on the iPad.
I was wondering
and
why
Hayden's
you
looking at it. So it's like,
That's legit.
And that's one that I have not really heard about either.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard about it, but just like
I-
haven't ever played
I
or
can
like
vouch
to-
for
I've seen like ads on like TV about
Yeah,
like Doom
I've seen
and
that.
all that.
hours and hours of hours were spent. Didn't we get? Wasn't that one of the games? We
Wait,
shared?
no, yeah, we bought it together.
We like
so
went
Casey
halvesies on
and
it.
Hayden played.
Yeah, we went halvesies.
We went halvesies
Okay.
and shared it.
Okay.
Nice.
I respect it.
Number 3. I was gonna say the Modern Warfare like series, but
You gotta pick one.
then I want to say 2. But I played 3 a lot more when I was younger. I'm gonna go with 2 just because I like the ending a lot better.
The campaign in that
Campaign, yeah.
was
Yeah,
good.
the,
It was really
the ending of the campaign was really good.
Sorry for the folks who have no idea what we're talking about. This is kind of just
It's nerd talk.
It's video game
Yeah, a
talk.
little bit.
We're gamers. We're gamers. That's our generation.
That's a decent 3.
Not bad pick.
Number 2, Minecraft.
I told you
There it
that
is.
one too.
There,
Oh,
you
yeah.
called that
Oh,
one.
Minecraft.
Oh, yeah.
Which is not bad. I would put that as an honorable mention
That's
for my
a
list.
that's a game where you got nothing else to do.
You
You
get
play
lost.
it.
Play it.
You
just
play
get
it
lost.
for like a couple days.
Just
and then
turn
you're
on
like,
some like lo-fi
okay,
music.
what else
Just
is there
chill
to
for
do?
like 5 straight hours.
You play it
But
for
then, like after a while, you're just like, okay, what is there to do?
you play it for like a week nonstop,
Yeah.
and then like a couple months go by, and you just like repeat that.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
like-
not playing it.
It's all like blocks. Like that's insane.
Yeah.
Like it's such a simple game, and it's
Well, there's so much to do. You,
Oh, yeah, it's
you
more
can
than
build
just
whatever
simple.
you want.
Uh-huh.
You can.
man. The more we talk about Minecraft, the more I want to make it on my list now.
And then number 1, spent hours and hours of this on it when I was a little kid. Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Not bad.
Two.
I like it.
That's
Good
a
job.
decent-
Good job.
That's
Yeah.
actually a really good number 1. 2
You know-
Call of Duties made your top 5?
Yeah.
Interesting.
You know, Fortnite would have got him just sent out of the high school.
Okay.
No,
If you're
okay.
talking like 2017, 2018,
8th grade
Yes.
year. Our 8th grade year,
that,
Fortnite was
I
amazing.
remember skipping school on purpose just to stay home with your brother and play that game.
So
was
Kaysen
sick.
actually got most of us into Fortnite.
He was the guy who started it.
I don't know if
Yes.
I want to take credit for that or not.
No, yeah, you were like,
You were like one of the first people to play it.
I remember getting it back when like the actual Battle Royale got released like 3 days
Yeah.
after.
But like, I never wanted to get it. I was like, no, I'm not getting Fortnite. Go over to Kaysen's,
it's free.
play it, free game,
Mm-hmm.
play it. I'm like, well, that was fun.
Yeah.
Get it, and then just spend hours on hours
Maybe
playing.
maybe next week's top 5 Fortnite skins. Who
No.
knows?
No.
Who knows? I don't know.
On that.
I'm not gonna lie.
Jiggle skin.
I played it in like the first week of the Battle Royale being out because Bryson,
Yeah.
and I didn't really like it. I
Okay.
didn't play it.
It's preference.
It happens.
Okay, did anybody else have a GameCube when they were little?
I did
I
not
had-
have a
nobody
game.
had a
Nah,
GameCube?
sadly.
Okay, so when I
My
was
cousin
little,
had one.
every single time I was sick, my dad would stay home with me, and I would drink Sprite and play this Donkey Kong game. And it was this game where you would move by playing bongos.
What?
Oh,
That was the coolest game I've ever. Like there were like bosses you'd run through the map, but you would beat these bongos to move.
Hmm.
Coolest game I ever.
It's
had.
weird.
That's like a whole nother subject. Wii remotes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mario Kart. I have some
Mario
good
Kart's
memories of
amazing.
old school Mario Kart. That's got to be a
Dude,
decent
do we
top
want to
five.
go
Wii
through
Sports?
everybody's
Wii
top
Sports?
5?
Wii Sports
Okay,
Resort.
we-
Let's do it.
everybody's
Let's do it.
top-
Okay,
alright,
yeah,
let's do
we
it.
have to.
Everybody,
Alright,
let's just.
We
Yeah,
have
everybody
to.
says they're 5. Everybody says
gosh.
they're 4, 3,
I remember what I
2.
said last
Okay, I'll go top to bottom. I'll
Okay,
start with
yeah.
number 1. The new Modern Warfare,
Really?
the one with Warzone.
That's your 5. That's your top. That's your
Yes.
top.
I spent
That's
a
your
lot
top.
That's your 5 or
yes,
one?
That's
That's
my
your
This
one.
one.
I spent a lot of time
Okay.
playing that. I enjoyed the new one.
Okay.
I enjoyed the Warzone
I
a
dig it.
lot.
2.
2. Oh gosh. 2.
That's
Probably. Oh.
No, I can't.
I
I can't think
forgot.
of mine like on the spot like this.
2 would probably have to be Far Cry 4.
Far Cry. Far Cry 4.
A lot of things you can do in that game too.
Oh yeah. I remember now.
Free open world. 3. probably Guitar Hero.
That's an
Where does-
There you go.
underrated pick.
Good one. Good
That's
pick.
an underrated
Does Minecraft
pick.
not reach your top 5?
No,
What?
there's a lot of games on my. Yeah, but Guitar Hero is just that old game on the Wii with the guitar.
I dig it.
Here's number 4, Tony Hawk Pro Skater on the PS2.
Yes.
Okay, that's
Amazing.
a solid one.
I used to just hours.
Bringing tears to my eyes.
And then
Any skate game. Amazing.
And then number 5 would probably have to be Madden,
Okay.
or like
okay.
a football game. I've been playing that on the PS2, PS3, PS4, just all the time.
Wait, that's 5?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
that's 5.
Holy cow! I completely spaced out. All right, I'm gonna try to go 5-1. If I screw this up, it's just gonna be 5 games. So coming in at number 5, I'm doing a DS game on the DS. It's the Phineas and Ferb game on the DS. Did anyone have it? Yes. Okay. I don't
Yes,
even know
I
what it was
did.
called. It was a Phineas and Ferb game, and you just go through the entire storyline. You're battling with Perry, all that stuff. It's amazing. I barely remember it, but it was amazing. I had a little DS with a Nerf case. It was awesome. 4, I had this Hulk game on the like original Xbox. You know, like you got to plug in the cord to the controller Xbox.
Yeah.
Hulk game. You're just as Hulk running around the city, destroying,
Cars,
Yes, everything.
throwing cars.
throwing cars. It's amazing. That was 4. 3, man. Oh man. Let's go 2K. I played a lot of 2K
2K.
just on my own. I would
Sold
get
you
so
2K13
angry.
for $13.
Yeah, 2K13 is amazing. The
13
soundtrack,
See, I
Beautiful.
got into 2K,
beautiful.
and then, like, I had 2K16. Started playing it. All the other 2Ks came out, and that one was still old. And then I just fell off of 2K.
Okay, my 2. I'm not much of a video game player, but I don't know. It's the games that I played, and I played Black Ops 1. And me and Case would play when we were like way too young that we should play. But it was amazing. I mean, I've logged on so much hours on Black Ops 1 when I was just a little kid. And number 1 is GTA. How could you not do GTA?
Yeah,
It's amazing.
that a lot of stuff to do.
When was its release? Was it 2011?
Or
I don't-
2012.
It's so old, but it's
And it's
so
still
good. It
thriving,
still looks
too.
good. It's amazing.
Wait for
So
that new
many
one.
people still
Yeah.
play it.
6.
Okay.
I think
Ready
that's
for
still
it.
like a couple years out.
Might have to wait.
Unfortunately.
They said that it was supposed to be this November, but then they just keep pushing
Yeah.
it back.
There's-
Yeah. It happens.
There's
That's
so much.
surprising.
There's so much stuff to go into a big game
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. I get it, but
I'm gonna drop a nuke here. One more that sits like as an honorable mention ish. I know I already listed one, but NHL games, the NHL games, amazing. NHL like 10, I think I had.
I don't think I've ever played it.
Beautiful,
Honorable
amazing game.
mention
Amazing
on my list would probably have to be The Show.
Okay.
Fun, all around game.
See, I was never one of those, like, I got on 2K a little bit, but I just, like, the Madden stuff I could only get into for a little bit. But
Yeah.
I couldn't
Yeah.
stick with those sports games.
What happens to me is it's like the time period thing that like Hayden said with Minecraft. I'll get on,
Yeah.
play, and then it will just like not
Not do
play
it
for
for
a
like 3
while,
months.
Yeah.
or
and then
something.
play, not play, play.
It happens.
Okay, I'm going to drop a couple of nukes for my top 5 because you guys have probably never heard of some of these. So, as a wedding gift, my mom got my dad a Super Nintendo.
Mhm.
And we used to play that all the time. Super Mario on the Super Nintendo.
Okay.
And it
Super
was like
Mario.
the Yoshi World one. Best one. That is 5.
5.
That's 5. 4, gotta be Mario Kart on the Wii.
I guess.
2 Mario games, but like
that's a
Mario
fun.
Kart
Not bad.
having 3 sisters, 4 kids,
competitive.
but being able to play it all together was
yeah,
awesome.
that's
Respect.
competitive too. Out of your household.
Oh, believe me. Whenever my sisters would come home from college when I was in like 5th and 6th grade, we would play, and there'd just be so much smack talk. It was awesome.
Yeah, I bet.
3, we talked about it earlier. It's got to be the Skylanders game. When
Yeah.
I was in like 3rd and 4th grade, it was this game. You get these little action figures, this little portal.
Warms the heart.
You stick these little action figures on the portal. They teleport into your game. Coolest thing ever by far.
I remember always seeing those, being like,
I saw those
I wish I could
on
get
commercials.
that.
Yes.
Always nostalgic
all
for me.
over the
Yeah.
commercials.
So cool.
That's three.
Waste of money, but so cool. Two, I gotta go Black Ops 1. Just playing that, spending time on that was.
Yeah, I mean, I think Black Ops 2 might be better.
It
better
was,
game,
but I
the-
just never got the chance to spend
Exactly.
as much time on it.
Exactly. My reasoning exactly.
God. For my top one, I'm gonna throw a screwball and I'm gonna say Skyrim.
Skyrim?
Skyrim.
That's a
That's
solid
like
one.
That's like the old Viking
I-
medieval.
Yes,
Okay.
it's
okay.
like it's kind
Yeah,
of
yeah,
like I don't know what the word is. It's kind of like a fantasy kind of game.
Yeah.
But like it's.
Mhm.
I played that back on the PS3 when it first
Oh,
came
yeah.
out.
Mhm.
Amazing.
Oh, that was awesome.
Well, see, I tried to play Skyrim, got past the first part, and I had no clue what I was doing after that.
Yeah.
Pause.
No clue.
Let's keep you going with the last five
Well-
while we work on the camera.
Camera turned off again.
So I'll just start with one because I don't particularly.
It's tough. It's tough. Yeah.
I keep entering and then leaving my brain because
Yeah.
there's so many. But for my one, I gotta put GTA. That campaign is incredible.
It's amazing.
For me,
It's
like
amazing.
not even
That's-
the free world for me. Like I enjoyed the free world of like the online
Yeah. Like
GTA,
Yeah.
but the campaign alone was just amazing for me. Just because it's so long, it keeps you entertained forever. And then number two, I got to go BO2.
Yep.
I mean, I've spent so many hours playing.
Yes.
What's it called?
Gun game.
No.
Call of Duty.
One in the chamber.
Search and destroy.
Search and Destroy. There it is. I played so many hours playing Search and Destroy, and the zombies on that game too.
Yeah.
The best zombies ever. What did you
I-
say?
He said,
Call of Duty.
yeah, you asked like I spent so many hours playing. He was like Call of Duty.
No, I remember on Black Ops 2 I had it, and I remember booting up a zombies game when I was by myself.
Oh,
And
it's
being
scary.
I would get
Yes.
the first round and I would quit because I was too scared and I couldn't do it by myself.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then three, I got to go with Mario Kart. It's always been a
That's a good one.
big thing in my
Yeah.
family as
Yep.
well.
Yep.
Four. I mean, I've never really. I don't know. I feel like I played a certain amount of specific games, like,
yeah.
and I kind of stuck to them. I haven't really ventured out a lot.
Yeah.
Like you guys have played like Doom. I guess that's been advertised a lot. Or,
Yeah.
Like Skyrim.
You're a loyal man.
Yeah. Four. I'm gonna have to go with like Forza. I played a lot of hours on that. I like those car games.
The
I
racing
do
ones.
too.
Kind of cool.
I played the Crew for a little bit.
Yeah, and then like Need for Speed and that stuff. Those are all fun. And then five, I'm gonna have to put another Rockstar game, maybe Red Dead or
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
what was the other one I was thinking of? Can't remember it now. I can't remember now. But yeah, Red Dead. I love that
was
game.
a good game.
It's always one of the
A
good.
long
Oh,
campaign to that
Oh,
as
yeah.
well.
Yeah, I've never.
Very
I finished that
interesting,
once.
too.
I finished both Red Dead 1 and 2 are really good. They're pretty equal.
Dude,
Like one's not super.
Red Dead
better
2
than the other.
has a great ending too.
Yeah.
Rockstar also made, I'm pretty sure Rockstar made the. Actually, no, that's just the name of the game. We also had this instead of Rock. Well, we had Rock Band, but my family also had or it was called Rock Band. It wasn't Guitar Hero, and it came with this drum set,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh.
2 guitars, and a microphone.
I feel like that everyone has the drum set somewhere.
But
in
Yeah.
the
for
basement.
my family, that was perfect.
I bet so.
Kelby would sing.
A whole band.
I would just beat on the drums, and Kaylee and Cammy would play the guitars. And that's got to be my honorable mention.
That's a good honorable mention. Well, I hope our listeners like video games.
Because we just talked about that
Yeah.
for about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And on to the zombies. Throwing a curveball here. My favorite zombies was actually Advanced Warfare.
What?
I don't think I've ever played that.
Exactly.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why, but that's just the one I enjoyed the most.
See, if we're talking about zombie games, I would much rather play games like Dead Island.
No, like
Oh.
Call of Duty Zombies.
I played that at your house, Jason. I remember
A
that.
scary game. Scary, scary game. That or Dying Light. We didn't even talk about any of the Assassin's Creeds.
And then
That was almost on my
Those-
top.
those-
That's what I was thinking of.
Those have to, like, anybody. My first Assassin's Creed was Assassin's Creed 3.
also honorable mention going into the Mario games, Mario Party.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was big in my
That
house too.
that one gets competitive
Absolutely.
Yes.
at my house.
Can we like bring a Wii in here sometime and just play Wii
A
games?
game
It's a little bit of a game stream, just us in this
That
background.
would be
Wii
awesome.
tennis, dude. That gets.
It is
Really
KG and the
competitive.
boys during third hour.
That's awesome.
So possibly, listeners, let us know. If you're still listening to this point, you're probably like, they're still talking about video games? Are you serious?
44 minutes in.
Yeah, we
That's
probably
alright.
put a couple people to sleep.
It happens. And no other subject I'd like to talk about. So that's a good stuff. Well, let's wrap it up from here.
Yeah, next week's episode gonna be no sports going on,
Yeah.
so it will be a little bit more creative for you
More
guys.
more chatting up.
Mhm.
We'll I'm sure we'll bring on somebody.
Yeah,
We'll
Well,
try
you
to
know,
find something
talk-
interesting.
Maybe talk about the stock market. Who knows? I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Jace Revere.
That'd be interesting.
Maybe,
guest. Who knows?
Mr. Frick.
Okay. Yeah. Talk about a little bit of the law. I like it. Sounds good. Well, possibilities are endless. Good thing we have a whole year of filming podcast episodes. Let's wrap it up. Episode 7. Excited to give you much more. Good stuff, boys.
Ocean man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand. Ocean man, the voyage to the corner of the globe is a real trip. Ocean man, the crust of the... Cut!
Cut.